Immanuel Jalen Quickley. Is he in the building? Have you always been that versatile? Did that have an effect on you?
Quickley the floater, puts it in!
I've been having fun.
Quickley, corner three, it's good!
Being able to do multiple things to help my team win is what I'm about.
From Maryland, huh?
Yes, sir.
A lot of great players from Maryland.
Yeah.
Can you name a few of them?
Melo, KD.
Do you remember Dave Bing?
Dave Bing. How long ago was that?
Dave Bing was one of the greatest players ever, but I was in high school when he was a big star.
Oh, really?
That was probably 73 years ago.
I'm definitely not gonna know that. Definitely not gonna know that.
Being from that area where they've had all those great players kind of gave you a little bit of an edge. You had, because greatness was right there. That guy played, this guy played, they all came from here. So did that have an effect on you?
Definitely did. I think just playing against great players, especially in high school, my league was one of the best leagues in the country my freshman year. So we definitely had a lot of good matchups.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. The one thing that has really impressed me, you list your greatest fear in life as being average. That's beautiful, man. That should be on a wall somewhere. Because that's from here. That's from the heart.
Right.
Where'd that come from?
It honestly starts with my mom. The way she raised me is to work hard, be determined, set goals for yourself. Don't let anybody limit you on what you can be, what you can do. And if you trust God and work hard, all things are possible.
But when you're building confidence, there's always some setbacks that you use that confidence to get through. How about for you?
For me, mine has always been my story at University of Kentucky. When I was, kind of projected to go one and done, and it didn't happen like that. Mine took a little longer. It took me 2 years. And even in that second year, it was kind of hard, but I ended up winning SEC Player of the Year, and I think, I can always go back to that situation, and it carries me through life.
Kicks it out in the corner, quickly a fake sidestep three, bang! Immanuel Quickley from downtown.
Quickley gets it back from Hartenstein. Finds Randall underneath for the slam.
You play with such confidence, and it doesn't matter who you're playing or who you're playing against. You've always had that confidence. But I guess that, as you're saying now, at Kentucky, that tests you, which makes you stronger.
Absolutely. Whatever you go through, I feel like can only make you better, especially when you are playing at a high level school like Kentucky. I think it's built me a lot for the bright lights of here at Madison Square Garden.
Crowd getting into it. Quickly a three. Puts it in. The Knicks take the lead. And this Garden crowd getting delirious.
You do things that make the crowd go crazy. It's a beautiful thing to watch, but how wonderful is getting the crowd on their feet at Madison Square Garden? There's nothing like it.
Nothing like it. I think a lot of places are unique, but Madison Square Garden, the mecca for basketball, all the great games that have been played there. I know every road team, when they come there, they want to have their best games, and we get to play there half the year, so it's great.
Explain to me and I love this play, and there's only been a few players that have come along to be able to do it. It's that little runner in the lane where the big tall guy jumps a little bit too late and the ball just goes barely over his fingers and right in the basket.
Quickley with a nice runner. Floater on the fly by Immanuel Quickley. Puts it up and in. Quickley weaving through traffic. Another floater. Got that to go too.
Has that always been one of your shots?
That's always been one of my shots since I was little, about 4, 5, 6 years old. Just being able to shoot the ball over bigger players. I think that's always been one of my shots.
It's one of them shots that takes the heart out of a big dude.
Yeah,
you know that
they
too.
think they're gonna get it, put it right over.
Right over. And I've said this almost with everybody I talk to, because this is one of those things that you sort of see. In sports, you get better or you get worse. You never stay the same. So what are you getting better at?
I think defense has been something that I've really got better at this year. And then playing for Tibbs, you got to play defense to get on the floor at all. So that was one of the big things, and probably the biggest thing in professional sports that a lot of people don't talk about is just being able to have a strong mentality, strong mindset. If you miss 2 shots in a row, take the third one and keep coming back. That's something that I've worked on as well.
That's a confidence thing.
Yeah.
What up, you ready? You ready? Rolling.
You didn't even say action.
My bad, you right.
So now tell me about it. There's a guy on your team that you guys really coach, you and Obi.
I'm Obi. Wait, but why do you get to hold it? Here, bro.
When'd that start?
Started draft night. When he got drafted, I got drafted. He hit me, and he said, we're going to turn this around. And I feel like that's what we come in here and do.
Did you guys not know each other before then?
I didn't know him at all, but now I know him too much. He's getting on my nerves.
Yeah, but you know him enough that when he's running that way and need that shot for the dunk.
Absolutely. I know just where to put it.
Quickly ahead to Toppin. with the flush.
With ESP between IQ and Toppin.
Quickly from way up top. Toppin! Oh!
So tell me, I understand that you're involved in the community. What are the things that you do?
I've done a yearly camp
Crossover, behind the back.
for kids in my community.
Good shot. Good.
They can come for free. Also, I've donated to a couple of churches with the money that I earn playing basketball, try to help them out as well.
You know, it's always great to give back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Finish this sentence for me. Immanuel Quickley is...
Ask me one more time.
Immanuel Quickley is...
A dog.
A dog?
A dog.
How do you mean that?
I'm a dog.
So there's a dog and there's a dog.
It's a dog.
Which dog is it?
It's a dog and it's a dog.
Appreciate you. Pleasure.
Always,
Absolutely.
always, man.